Alright everybody, Cory here. I never did my final closing yesterday, but this is actually, is this Tuesday now?
Tuesday.
June
That way, please. Thank you.
14th? Yeah, I think it's the 14th.
They haven't started yet.
Yeah, June 14th. And you all remember Mr. Jordan from last week. He was one of my boys. Now he's just hanging around here because his mom is here. And what's your name again?
Ross.
Huh?
I'm just hanging out with him.
Oh, you're just hanging out with him? Okay. Very good. We're going to play a game called Organized Mass Chaos, which you saw me yesterday's video where I had shaving cream all over myself. That's why. So now today I'm staying in the safe zone where I don't get that. So we're going to have some good times. We're going to start off the events now. Little rain. Nothing too big, but say good morning. Good morning.
Bye.
Nothing too big right now. It is kind of cold out here, but, you know, we'll get through it. So we'll talk to you a little later on. Hello everybody, Cory here. It's a little after 3 in the afternoon. Trying to take a nap right now. It's been a crazy day. I'm also still recuperating from last week, being sick and dealing with those kids. This week, but things are going great, really awesome. God's good. This week's been amazing. Kids being touched by God, power of God's just everywhere. It's amazing, guys. Absolutely phenomenal. I promise you that. So I did organized mass chaos earlier. I did not get attacked, thankfully, but I did get to pour a lot of water on kids and cover them with shaving cream, so that was kind of fun. And then I was back at the archery station. The kids are getting better, so they might be ready for the tournament. So I'm excited about that. So I'm just excited about the rest of this week in general. So I'm going to get some sleep in. I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys a little later on. Have fun and God bless. See you in a bit. Men's showers course.
Quiet! You know that song. What song? That song I'm just singing. What was it? Sing it louder. So God let us be a generation that sees a seeks your face, oh God of Jacob. So give us clean hands and give us pure hearts. Let us long live our souls to another. God let us be a generation that seeks your face, oh God. I'm going to tease them a little bit and tell them that you want her to do a traditional hymn song when we start, okay? Is that alright? Well, I'm going to tell them that anyhow. I'm going to tease them. We're going to do it this way.
Today's a new day. I have buried my last towel. I've gone through my last sleepless night. I've gone with my last moment of addiction. I'm tired of it, devil.
Come on.
Here's some statistics for you to chew on. 8th grade and above, illicit drug usage. 30.3% of 8th graders in this country are using some form of illicit drugs. 44.9 10th graders are all using illicit drugs. 52.8% of seniors have used illicit drugs before they leave high school in this country. Underage drinking costs the United States more than $58 billion annually, enough for a new state-of-the-art computer for every student. In the last 30 days, 50% of teenagers report drinking alcohol, with at least 32% of them saying they were drunk. One of the leading causes of death amongst teenagers is suicide. The Center for Disease Control reports that it is the 3rd leading cause of death behind accidents and homicides of people aged 15 to 24. Even more disturbing is the fact that suicide is the 4th leading cause of death for children between the ages of 10 and 14. Here's a fact for you. Just under 1/3 of all girls in the United States of America will be pregnant in their teen years. Every year, around 750,000 teenagers get pregnant. And I got news for you. I know you guys don't have media right now, but they put on television this show called Teen Mom. Anybody know about Teen Mom? They have almost glorified teen pregnancy. Made it into a beautiful thing. I got news for you. Anybody know Chelsea? Chelsea, the teen mom from last year. She almost committed suicide last night. Because baby daddy's gone. Money's tight. Hope is gone away. We try to laugh it off and we try to accept it as, well, that's just part of our society. I come to talk to somebody that's tired of that being the truth of their generation, that's tired of that being the truth of the people around you, and you're ready to rise up and say, I want to be a revolutionary. Do you know that statistics state that by the time your generation graduates from college, less than 4% of you will still be Bible-believing Christians? You want to imagine in America? Because today, around 30% of our nation attends church every Sunday. Imagine in America where only 4% even believe in Jesus. That's what it's going to be if you keep sitting there waiting on somebody else to do something. That's what it's going to be if you keep saying, well, that's just the way it is. That's what it's going to be, pastors, if we keep believing that, well, the love of men is going to wax cold and this is the last days and there's going to be a great falling away and blah, 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 blah. Go ahead and excuse your own lethargy if you want to. But I, for one, have decided that it's time to stand up and make a difference. I'm tired of what the devil's doing to this generation. I'm tired of what he's doing to this nation. And I am ready to stand up and say, no more! Not only talk about your generation, talk about this nation, but what about you personally? You personally. Some of you are dealing with the issues I already listed, but some of you aren't. But I'm going to tell you an issue that I almost guarantee got about 95% of the kids in this room, and that is this. Especially those of you who have been raised in church and are regular attendees at camp, is you come to an experience like this, an event like this, you get away from all the wrong influences, you get away from your wrong friends, you get away from the music you shouldn't listen to, the television programs that are messing with your mind. You get away from all that, and you spend a week around people who are seeking God. And you get an experience with God, and you draw closer to God, and you make commitments to God. And things seem like it's just this absolute change in your life. But then you go home, and the same friends call your number again. And the same opportunities come up your way again. And you say no for a week. You say no for a month, but before Christmas time even comes, you've lost everything God did for you at camp. I come to ask you, do you want to do that again this year? Really, do you want to go back to that again this year? I don't care what last year was. I don't care what the last 10 years were. Because I'll tell you, I was a professional youth camper. I went to youth camp all summer long. I didn't just go to one youth camp. I went to as many as I could find. I went to 4 and 5 and 6 youth camps this summer. And boy, I tell you, by Christmas time, I was ready to backslide every single year. Until one year. One time in the presence of God, and I decided to myself, I'm never going back to where I came from. I'm never going back to being normal. I'm never going back to sitting on a church pew like a bump on a log.
Come on.
You say, well, my church isn't very lively. Well, guess what? Maybe you could change that.
All right, everybody, Cory here. I'm going to be getting ready to ride a mechanical bull they have here at the camp. And I got our nurse, Megan. You can't really see her because it's dark, but there she is. But she's going to record while I go on there. So I'm going to give her my camera. So we'll talk to you guys a little later on.
Not a question that's going to actually get on.
They helped that other guy on there.
Take it by surprise! He's a man.
You can do it! He is.
The journey is half the battle. Hey, start at the bull's head and work your way up.
That's what he needs is a pep talk. Yep.
Man down!
Man down.
I'm gonna go and come back. It needs a stepping stone. That was a classic Jack Black moment.
He looks like Jack Black on it.
It took him longer to get up on it.
Seth, get in there, Seth.
Hey everybody, Cory here. It's been a very long night. I just got done reading the kitchen with the rest of the counselors. And now it's bedtime. So I'll talk to you right tomorrow. Good night. God bless.